So traditional brick and mortar is becoming a thing of the past. More and more people are relying on their phones, their computers, digital, in order to transfer money, do any kind of banking issues that they have coming up. Not a lot of people go directly into the bank, but there are some. That being the case, there will be some that will remain open, but a majority of them are saying goodbye. So you may have to drive a little further if you want to have access to those tellers and bank personnel in person, as to waiting online and dealing with someone over the phone, which may end up being AI. In 2025, some of the banks that did shut down were U.S. Bank. They closed 92 locations. Wells Fargo closed 91. Flagstar Bank closed 73. Bank of America closed 45. TD Bank closed 38. And this brings us to what the closures are looking like now in 2026 and who exactly is closing their doors. Apparently, there has been a proposed blockbuster deal involving a major financial institution and is sparking a lot of concerns among consumers. Should it go through? Mass branch closures may be on its way this year. I've been seeing a lot of commercials about this particular bank, but Fifth Third Bank expects to shutter around 76 locations in January. The 76 shutdowns are expected to happen in Michigan as part of Fifth Third Bank Corp's acquisition of Core America Bank. Fifth Third submitted a filing to the Federal Reserve last week that lists the doomed spots out, but also notes that they wouldn't be fully operational until the end of next year. Other top financial institutions that are conducting more closures is PNC. Consumers across 13 states are facing new waves of shutdowns in 2026, in which there are 51 in total. PNC wants to reduce 10% of its total footprint in the United States. The company, which currently has more than 1,100 locations, said in a statement that it consistently evaluates their network to ensure they are serving community the best they can with the needs that they have. In due course, we expect to open new stores, they say, in these communities, but we will be shutting down multiple locations. In many places, when they are closing, they always say how they are going to be opening up new locations, but they never have a timeline. So that's the case here. A timeline of potential new openings remains unclear. So at least 7 branches in Massachusetts will get the axe by January 29, 2026, and that is the PNC Bank that I'm referring to. This includes a drive-through spot, and the bank explained in a statement that the removal of the branches is what is best for the customers. TD Bank continues to note that the 6 branch closures in Massachusetts this month will help it focus on its digital banking offering. Connecticut will also lose 3 TD Bank branches early this year, along with 6 in Florida, 1 in DC, 1 in Maryland, 3 in Maine, 1 in North Carolina, 2 in New Hampshire, and 8 in New Jersey. 7 in New York are disappearing as well, 5 in Pennsylvania, 4 in South Carolina, 2 in Virginia, and 2 in Vermont. Here are some of the closures that's going to be in Massachusetts of the TD Bank. 175 Cabot, 153 Meadow Street, 1708 Falmouth Road, 45 Central Street, 99 West Street, 79 Linfield Street, 242 Main Street. TD Bank also says that they are helping employees transition to other locations. Something is also doing with the 51 shutdowns in 2026. Either way, this is a continued trend for the bank, which opened only 8 new branches in 2024 and closed 53. But like I said, they aren't alone. Chase Bank, for example, permanently closed 43 branches in some sweeping cuts last year, along 160 new openings. PNC Bank also axed several branches in 3 states last fall, making for around 250 shutdowns collectively within a 2-year period. So take this with a grain of salt. Protect your money the best you possibly can, and note that these are insured institutions, but they only insure up until a certain amount. If you have anything over that, you are out of luck if that bank closes down or something outside of them closing down happens where they don't have to repay that money. So keep some cash, okay? Keep some cash. I hope this video was helpful and useful. I tried to make it as fast as I possibly could, but definitely hit that like button because it helps this video get out to more people. More people will stay in the know on the go, and financial institutions closing down, the economy looking how it's looking, jobs looking how it's looking. Listen, we don't know where this is all going, but we know that we have to pray, plan, and prep for everything.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water,